Hello, everyone. This is Daniel Gray from South Korea, and yeah, I just wanted to talk about what it's like to live in South Korea during the coronavirus times. I guess I have to say, it's been surprisingly good. It's been easy. There's been a lot of awareness. There have been a lot of I don't know, social responsibility among people, but at the same time, there is this fear that I don't know, your personal privacy and things are basically being lost. If someone gets the coronavirus, every single place that you go, for example, the library or the hospital or whatever, you have to sign your name, put your ID and stuff on. Now, since I am a foreigner, it's kind of an interesting thing because I have to fill out forms that are a different color. So people might, they're kind of standoffish immediately. And that also causes a problem with my daughters as well, since they are also, they're American. So overall, it hasn't been bad. I mean, we've just had to be more aware and careful. There's like the hand sanitizer in almost every single elevator, drugstores, restaurants, everything. Everyone's still kind of cautious about going to eat at restaurants. I went to a hospital for my mother the other day, and overall, like, I don't know, man. It was just like I felt there was like this social stigma around me for being there, and yeah, and let's say that someone uh, well, of course, there are people that have the coronavirus already there. Let's say that I was in that same area. I could be called in to get tested and or quarantined for like 2 weeks, which would put a huge stop on everything that I do. But right now, everything's been okay. My daughters go to school, so my eldest, who is 6, she's 5, and 5 in Western age. She has been going to school for, I guess, 2 months. She goes to a forest kindergarten, so she plays outside basically all day. And my youngest, she started going back to daycare about a month ago. And, there's, yesterday we went to the playground and there were probably 50, 60 kids. More than that, probably. Yeah, I would say about 50, 60 kids all playing around outside. Many of them were wearing masks, which I think is going to be a problem later on as it gets warmer. But there's only so much that we can actually do about that. Um, let's see. Most of the food is still takeout. They're doing a lot of delivery. But stores, everything is still open. The elderly are, not quarantined. They are, asked to be aware. There are a lot of coronavirus tests centers all over, every hospital, whatever. If you're not feeling well, you just go in. This is a quick test, boom, bang, done. I think that gets rid of some of the anxiety, but overall, it could cause some major issues with personal privacy and protection, because if every single day I get a warning on my phone, probably every 30 minutes or so, that says like, be careful in this area at this time. This person was came down with the COVID-19, the coronavirus, and so if you were there, you should immediately go get tested. And let's say like at the clubs over the weekend, there was a kind of a outbreak, a scare, because at a gay club, which is kind of unfortunate because it put a stigma on gay people in Korea again. It caused an outbreak that went around the country. So about 120 people around the country got you know uh, they were infected, and then they were quarantined, and other people that were in contact with them, they had to go through all that, the testing and everything. So it caused quite a bit of a shock, but the good thing is that it's immediately being taken care of. So I really do appreciate how socially responsible everyone is. Um, Overall, living here, it's not too bad. Like the idea of wearing masks all the time, it's not such a terrible thing. Like Korean masks, they like to do this like this duckbill sort of style, where they have the one thing here and then put this here. This doesn't go all the way around, but some of them do. Now, yeah, it's usually like a 3-4 layer mask here. Some people have been using 3-ply masks, especially during the warmer months, and people just wear them because they feel that they should. You know, it's you feel like an outsider if you're not wearing a mask, and you feel like you're endangering other people if you're not wearing a mask. So there's this stigma and this self-awareness that you feel that makes you just comply. There aren't so many people that are just like so against the status quo here that they'll be like, I'm not wearing a mask because I don't believe in it or anything. No, it's just like, do it because if not, it could cause a problem and you're endangering other people and you're putting other people's like lives and everything at risk. And I feel like that's a really good thing. Yeah, I mean, healthcare, everything's good. If anyone does get in trouble, I think total care for everything. I mean, if you contract the coronavirus, the government subsidizes everything, and overall, I think for a couple weeks of care and stuff, I've seen figures at, I don't know, a couple $100, maybe $1,000 or $2,000, but overall it hasn't been too bad. I believe that most of that is also subsidized. People that were stuck during traveling and in Korea during that the time of the outbreak and they've been quarantined, many of them have had social services come and help them. There have been like one of my friends, he was a tour guide, and now he goes to the different places where everyone is, and he makes sure that they're okay, if they've contacted their embassy. So because he's bilingual, he can kind of translate for the different agencies, and so he's kind of like a caretaker for them, and they're trying to get them home, but I don't think that everyone can, and some people are just kind of stuck here, but there are resources to help them, and so I feel very lucky to live in a country that does all that. So anyway, I just wanted to give you some thoughts about about what it's like to live in South Korea during this this unfortunate pandemic. But yeah, overall, I can't say it's all that bad. I believe Korea is probably one of the most the country that acted the fastest to contain it, and it has really paid off in the long run. They haven't opened movie theaters and all that stuff yet, but maybe soon. I think that it will never be quite at full capacity. More people are doing things outside, which is actually really good, like going for nature hikes and biking, exercising. Gyms are not so popular. I'm very kind of weary about going to gyms, being in that contained space, in that ideal temperature range with metal and plastic and all sorts of stuff. So yeah, I'm a little bit weary of going to the gym there, but it's really fun to go outside and play, go to the woods. So I feel very lucky about that sort of thing. So again, thanks again for watching. This is Daniel Gray, and I work at transcendhealth.co. We are a PPE and health supply company in Vietnam. And yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to email me, subscribe, hit like, all that sort of stuff. All right, thanks again. Bye. Stay safe, stay well.